You ready to start fighting for real?
Alright, let's take care of a little bit of business here in the Firelink Shrine. I was about to make the Business reference again. That quickly. I got all kinds of Estus shards burning a hole in my pocket. The ferret, I might as well give it to him. Shut up, Andre. I'm so petulant already. Ooh, I found large titanite. And chunks! My dagger will be so strong. Look at this scimitar and pickaxe sitting in my inventory. Like they're doing something. Thought about advancing Grey Rat. Like you have to give Onion Bro his armor in the well and make sure he's having good times. But then I realized there's really no point. Like I have all of the gear I need. I was born with it. How do you sell this magic that you learned back to the vendor? Like, I assume it's not a physical scroll you're carrying around, but it's like knowledge that you gained. Arcane knowledge, I'd even go so far as to say. I said all of that about the Onion Bro, but I still don't quite feel like not giving him his armor. He is our Onion Bro after all. We shouldn't leave him in the bottom of a well, standing around asshole naked. Unless that's what he wants. I'm not here to kink shame my Onion Bro son. Alright. This looks like... Does rubbish... Can you do anything with rubbish in Dark Souls 3? I honestly don't know. Maybe you should tell me in the comments after you like and subscribe. Okay. What are we doing, lady? What are we doing with our fucking lives? What a mess we found ourselves in. We're aiming for 50 luck. Luck will be a lady tonight, and our character is a lady, so that coincides very well. Alright, Onion Bro, stuck down the well. Let's go take care of that. Where are you at? You're outside of here. It might not be as efficient to roll through all these chairs, but, I mean, I don't want to live in a world where I don't roll through all them chairs. Now, I realize Patches stole his armor and at some point impersonated him, which is an event we didn't really come across. But how did he end up at the bottom of that well? Was that his first inclination? He didn't have a barrel with suspenders on it to put over him to hide his shame at being asshole naked. So he fell down a well. Maybe the little girl from the ring was there and grabbed a hold of him. Grabbed him right by the dick and pulled him down the well. Ooh, we got a new emote. But will it replace joy? Where are you at? Rejoice. Maybe. But not today. Not today, Rusty. Not today. Alright, I've had just about enough of this dungeon's nonsense. So let's say we just come through here and grab 2 tree items, and by that I mean... Oh no, spooky jump scares. Which key am I missing? I know there's a key in the next area. Is that the one? Shut up, lady! Now get up! I ain't done killing you. No, I'm not editing more Metal Gear music in here. My God. Y'all are lucky I'm even fucking recording something. Shovey McShoverson here. Thinks he's people. You're lucky you clipped very strangely through the floor. I was going to kick your ass off the thing. Once again, I'm going to let him sit in there and hit his head against the wall. He seems to enjoy what he does. He seems to enjoy his work. Did your friends see me? Yes, they did. Look at him scooting over here. That's fucking adorable. Oh, mod a tangle web we weave. You saw me through the wall. Seems old man Miyazaki doesn't know how to program line of sight in a video game. Imagine that. Every aspect of a Souls game is just personally handled by Miyazaki. He's a one-man programming team. He's like, what's the name of the guy that made Cave Story? Pixel? Something along those lines. Oh. Alright, we're going to take this shortcut. Where are we? Just a underground cavern? Catacomb? Chasm? The Bellowing Dragon Crest Ring. Well, that's just the most useful fucking thing we could possibly come across. Makes our spells last longer. Although I'm just a simple thief, lady. I don't know nothing about no magic. Unless it's sleight of hand. The only magic I ascribe to is prestidigitation. Okay, congratulations, you stood under me. It's the ultimate fucking strategy. This crowd fucking pisses me off. Every enemy in this game fucking pisses me off. Just not a fan of them. How did I miss him? There we go. I told you. I can't aim for nothing. There we go. Accidentally the best aim in the game. I miss. I'm coming for you. I decided to try plunging attack. Oh, look. The I know what you did last summer fucking cosplayer here. Thought he could sneak up behind me. And start some shit. I don't even know if this is the most efficient way back down here. It's not. I should have gone. There's another elevator that brought me behind the Rat Town. Oh well. I killed the giant here, which means I can just drop to right here. See, I know what I'm doing. You might think I'm just haphazardly running through the game like an asshole while spewing a bunch of unintelligible nonsense. What happened to you? I bet the rats got him. Look at them. They're so chunky. Always thought about getting pet rats, but then I realized they only live like a couple of years, and I'd be very sad. Rats are just like born to get cancer and die. It's the tragedy of our generation. That's fancy rats, though. I'm thinking of maybe non-fancy rats are hardier and they live longer. I don't know a lot about rat biology. I just realized. Very ironic. No, they can jump real high and use a special ability to cast Regan on the whole party, but other than that, I don't know a whole lot about them. They're left-handed. Huh. Come on, what the hell are you doing? Having some kind of fit? I mean, you are a big, giant, diseased rat that's getting stabbed to death by a magically enchanted fire knife. So I suppose I can cut you a little slack. But you need to shape up. Hey! How y'all doing? How's the asshole convention? You're all MVP. Okay. Yeah, shuffle your ass over here. You're getting backstabbed. You're getting a backstabbing and a spanking. And you're going to bed with no supper. Oh, I want to backstab you. Ha ha! Bob's your uncle. But of course your friends are all looking at me with their eyes now and judging me. Fucking peer pressure is the worst thing in this game. All these fucking Hot Topic jail guard. How did you know I was around that corner, you fucking clairvoyants? Now I can believe a lot of stupid bullshit in the setting of this game about magic and fantasy and zombies and dragons and shit. But line of sight? For shame. And look, my max HP is going down. Not that I'm mad or anything. Heaven forbid I get mad at a video game. On the internet. Are they in always... Oh... What a lovely tea party. My backstab, I've cheated once again. God, if I had a nickel for every backstab Miyazaki owes me, I'd have like $8. Ooh, I want to wear these jailer trousers, but I can't. I have to keep marching around in my short pants, being impertinent. You're getting... Oh, you don't even get a backstab. You just get sliced. Alright, we're going for the Neckbones technique. No stealth or espionage, son. Just cut a swath through these motherfuckers. Why are you holding a lantern up for? This area is properly lit. It's a waste of resources. My max HP is so small. So small. Now we have to stand around with our thumb up our ass for 45 minutes until it comes back. Who designed this area? Don't even answer that. I already knew. His name's Hidetaka Miyazaki. He snuck into From Software offices after hours. They programmed this area, and there were like 3 of these guys walking around. And the development team was like, oh, it's a good challenge for a prayer. And Miyazaki was like, no, there must be a more. And he highlighted them, Control-C and Control-V till the keyboard broke. That's how we ended up asshole deep in Jailers. I just realized the floor here is some type of viscous substance. It's unpleasant. But look! Our ankles are getting soaked, but our cuffs are bone dry. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. That's it. That's the joke. You all why do you have to make such terrible noises all the time? Is it because you're ugly? That's a mimic. Don't do it. Don't do it. We'll never know if he did it. Liar head. Trap head. Well, I mean, he's got a point. I was trying to appraise that message, but instead I just got excited like I beat a boss. Umbral ash ahead. Shh. Careful. There might be spooky monsters. Or some Xanathos ashes. Isn't that motherfucker? Isn't that Commander Riker from the Gargoyles cartoon? He was like... He bought like a Scottish castle and flew it to the top of a skyscraper in Manhattan, which caused the Gargoyle clan that was in prison inside of its curse to break, because they were cursed to remain stone until the castle soared above the clouds, which I don't think the skyscraper was above the clouds, but the Magus that put the hex on them probably, roughly estimated how tall a structure could possibly be. I mean, he probably didn't have science since he was a fucking Magus. Ooh, the profane coal. As I live and breathe. But regardless, so Goliath and the Gargoyles wake up and Xanathos is like, oh, this is awesome. I'm going to get them to beat up people and steal lunch money for me. But eventually he becomes a gargoyle. He becomes their enemy, but he's secretly their fan because he builds a mechanical gargoyle fursuit and makes up his own original character. And he's like, no, I'm a gargoyle too, guys. I'm awesome. I'm the bestest gargoyle. I can fly and shoot rockets out of my hands, and I've got 2 wieners. Then he fucked Demona in a barn. I realized this turned into Gargoyles fan fiction halfway through. I'm coming for you, baby. Oh, yeah, Neckbone style. You can't handle my Neckbone style. They really can't. Look, you felt splayed out like Da Vinci's, hey, look at this naked guy with 9 arms, whatever that fucking drawing is called. There's some kind of witch in here. Is it you? Are you the witch? I can't open your cage, lady. Just stay in there. Speaking of witches, I had to start playing Overwatch again. I got Overwatch when it officially came out. I didn't play the beta or anything. And I played it for a little while, and it was fun for a month after it came out, but then I just kind of stopped playing it. But here's the thing. I hadn't played it in months, and suddenly I just happened to see the witch outfit they released that you could get for Mercy. And it's a good name for her character because Lord have mercy was the words I said when I saw it. And I was like, I need that outfit. I need to be a pretty witch. So I've been playing it, and spoilers, there's no fucking way I'm going to get that witch outfit because it's random. Because Blizzard hates you and any potential fun you may ever have. Oh, looks like you didn't go Neckbone style. You got fucked up the ass with a poker, and you deserved it. Alright, what's left? We gotta leave the witch lady in there to write fucking emo poetry. To practice her Wiccan techniques of shopping at Hot Topic and throwing up after she eats. I don't know anything about Wiccan culture, but I can assume some things. Oh, how I want to backstab you, but I don't think I can. So I'm gonna go full bore Neckbone style on you. He wasn't happy that I did that. I could tell. I don't know a lot about empathy, but I get the feeling he wasn't a fan of what I just did to him. Alright, we got the profane coal. Let's advance to the next area. Oh boy. Oh boy. Gee whiz. How did you die here? Were you invaded? Apparently your R1 katana spam didn't work out, did it? Dick fuck. That's what you get. Real people spam R1 with a knife. I'm the best. I'm not gonna lie, my first playthrough of this game proper, I made a knightly lady, and I just used the starting longsword. I upgraded it to refined plus 15 and got 40 dex and strength, and I R1 spammed the fuck out of it, and it was the best weapon in the game, and I just had a grand old time. Oh, we were just talking about gargoyles earlier. You're not like Disney's gargoyles, though. Alright. You're not getting any saucy fan fiction. I'm not going to ship you with Demona or Brooklyn. Okay. Maybe Lexington. No, wait, Lexington was gay. Sorry. He's off the market. I can't bleed it because it's a stone statue brought to life. It's my one true weakness. Neckbone style has no effect on it. Ow! I died. How embarrassing. Okay. This, what is it? I don't remember where this shortcut comes out at. This isn't the one that leads to the Path of the Dragon, is it? Because that's the good shortcut, but that's the one that's down the hall, I believe. This comes out behind the rats, doesn't it? I could make a mad dash. No. If I'm going to make a mad dash, it's going to be down a hallway. A proper hallway. Like one of them hallways that you ride a big wheel down, and when you turn the corner, there's two little dead girls standing there. The Shining. I had a fucked up experience the first time I watched that. I rented it. Yeah, I rented it from a Blockbuster, if you can imagine that. And I had never seen it before. I just heard that it was a spooky movie. And I was like, you're very young. And I was sitting in the room watching it, and like I fell asleep because it was late at night, and I was tired. I was a tired young lad. I'd spent all the day doing nothing and playing video games. And so anyway, I fell asleep, and when I woke up, it was like the end of the movie, like where Jack Nicholson is chasing that little boy. What the fuck just happened? Through the hedge maze or whatever. And like I was just remember waking up and being spooked. You know the freakiest part of that whole movie? I bet you do. Pause the video now and type what you think's the freakiest part of that movie and see if it coincides with what I think is the freakiest part. Alright, are you done? Leaving a comment and liking and subscribing and favoriting and telling 10 of your friends about Tenfey? Well, the freakiest part of that whole movie is when Shelley Duvall, or whatever her name is like frantically running around the mansion at the end when all shit is breaking loose, and at one point she looks down a hallway and just sees a guy in like a dog or bear costume blowing another guy sitting on a bed, and then they look at her like she's the asshole. They're like, do you fucking mind? And she's like, oh my word, I'm Shelley Duvall or whatever my name is. Oh, Stanley Kubrick's an asshole and made me do this take like 190 times. No! That's my impression of Shelley Duvall from The Shining. Oh, I forgot about this. Wait, there's... If we run down the side... Oh, clever. Tenfey, you clever boy. This is pure Metal Gear right here. No, they can see me. I can feel their eyes. The eye of judgment. Alright, we somehow did it. You know what we're going to do? And what we should have done to start with? Is just run past this fucking gargoyle. Because who gives a shit? I don't fucking care. Oh, look, I'm big and have a lance or bidet or whatever the fucking things are called. Ah-de-da-de-do. Now let's climb some ladders. Is that the ladder I want to climb? I don't know. No, this is. This is the good ladder. Here's what my character's chest looks like. Does this count as fan service? You're like, that neck's growth. Okay. Fun fact. Tenfey pop-up fun fact. That's the corpse of Laddersmith Gilligan from Dark Souls 2. You remember him, don't you? Disclaimer, you don't, because why would you remember any of the NPCs in Dark Souls 2? Alright. We got some business to take care of back at the shrine there. Not for nothing. Oh, before we forget, let's burn our bone ash, because bone ash is ready. Or bone shard. Either way, Randy Savage. We can finally unlock the true form of our dagger. Our Bankai, if you will.
No words. Where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it. Yes, but...
Why am I listening to Gilligan talk? Alright, we can finally infuse our dagger. Is that not? I thought that would let us turn it. Oh, yeah, there we go. I had to click on it. I'm like, what are buttons? We finally turn it into a hollow dagger, which increases its damage based on how hollow we are, which is pretty damn hollow. I'm wearing a ring, so I have creamy, silky, smooth skin, but secretly deep inside, I'm a beef jerky lady. And also, it scales off of our luck, and luck enhances bleed, so it's the perfect build for the thief on the go. For a modern, no-nonsense thief. For a single female thief who don't need no man and is strong and independent. Not only is she a thief, but she's a heart surgeon and a rocket scientist and a lawyer. And she donates to charity. And she has a fat husband and 2 kids, and they're always getting into antics, and she has to come in and roll her eyes and be like, you boys. Boys will be boys. Yeah. We're almost there. Once we hit 50 luck, that's it. You can buy a box of Lucky Charms and get 2 prizes out of it. What's our Halloween up to? 55! That's the same as our level. Is it a coincidence? Or a government cover-up? Estes Flash can't melt steel beams. After all. I just realized if we continue down this path, we have to fight Yorm the Giant. And I don't know if I can beat him with this dagger because he's a gimmick boss fight. Because From Software loves that shit. And you're supposed to use the Storm Ruler. But if you continue Onion Bro's quest, he shows up and helps you in the fight, doesn't he? So maybe we should go visit Onion Bro by the hearth and fire. And make s'mores. Make s'mores and talk about boys. Isn't that what you do around a campfire? You make s'mores and talk about boys. I'm not speaking from personal experience, but if I want to see him, I need to go here. The Boreal Valley. I bet getting a house here is expensive. Of course, this is like ye olden times. This is set in where I think you could just go take a piece of land and be like, I own this. Unless the lord of the region found out. They tend to get a bit upset about things like this. Also, there's excrement-covered ash in here. And I mean, who wouldn't want a bunch of shit ash? Oh my god! We've gone for Bloodborne again. My hollow dagger is too powerful. It needs to be nerfed right now. Hot patch that shit. Alright, lady. You fucking begrudge-looking bitch. I have to fight 9 of you because of the game design. Oh, let me guess. Get good. Oh, yeah. Real players can shadow step and teleport and stop time. You should be using a claymore anyway. I was about to say Zvihander, but I realized I wasn't talking to Hans and Franz, so... There we go. Big old pile of shit ash. Look at you sitting there. This is the coziest fucking place in the game. I can't handle it. Maximum cozy. That's got to be very hot sitting there in that suit of armor. Like, the heat has to be building up inside of it. It's like a furnace. You know, lay here and cook yourself. Like that lady who went to too many tanning booths before her wedding and cooked her liver. Blah, 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 blah. It's true. Look it up on Snopes. And then, I love doing urban legends. I realized I ended the last episode talking about urban legends. That was fucking crazy. That's like a physics puzzle. Speaking of which, how is that floating above that basket? Once again, my immersion is ruined. Alright, Onion Bro, we're going to sit down and have us talk. Oh, it won't let me talk to him while I'm sitting down. Is it considered rude? Or is it considered Reno? LOL video game jokes.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? Oh, I see. And a little surprise.
Thanks, a miracle.
Oh, no, I make a fine Esther soup. And
Praise the soup.
no.
Is that a coincidence that I just gained
Have you
Estus?
heard? Somewhere. And even below that, home of your, that reminds me.
Alright.
Well,
He should, now when we go to fight Yorm, he should show up to help us. Maybe that'll be enough. That better say praise the soup. Thank you. At least some people have decency. You better rate that message up. He just ran right through there and grabbed that soup. Like it was his to have. Man, if I was unkindled ash in the world of, you know, Lothric or whatever, I would just live in this room. Like, there are no enemies. It'd take me a while to get here, but I'd be, you know, undead. I'd just keep coming back to life. Like Subaru in ReZero. Have they confirmed yet if they're making another season of ReZero? I like that show. I thought it was good. Even though it's cool to hate it on the internet, but Tenfey's always been counterculture. He's just standing there looking at an amazing chest, and I want to backstab him, but Ray the Archer, our favorite Sonic the Hedgehog character, is standing up there, ready to do something about it. Maybe if I, like, walk. No, because they curve the arrow, fucking Angelina Jolie style. God, oh, you're so backstabbable. We're going to try something. We're going to try a secret technique. Oh, I thought that would make him turn. Okay, try this shit again. You have to look over there. There's a noise. Look at that back. Okay, please don't shoot me with an arrow. It fucking curved. God damn it. Is the curve supposed to represent their innate knowledge of aerodynamics and that they're shooting the arrow to match your movement speed? Because if so, that's fucking horse shit. What's a goddamn knight know about trigonometry and shit? They're too busy forsoothing. We can do this all fucking day, dude. Look at you with your secret techniques and your lightning sword. Who are you trying to fucking impress? I want that back! I've been cheated this day. Nope. It's unacceptable. You go back, watch the playback. There. Fucking take something. Look at all this fat loot. I can use that large shard on my bow. It's a good day. Alright, Archer Man. Alright, Archie. Up there. Edith's like, oh, Archie, are you really going to shoot people when they're trying to backstab your friend? He's like, would you stab yourself there, Edith? I'm trying to do some range DPS there. I'm need patience there to calculate the player character's movements there, so my arrow curves and hits him even if he dodges there. She's like, ah, Archie, it's a flagrant disregard for the laws of physics. He's like, Edith? Edith, why you always got to undermine me there? I gave up drawing them Sonic comics for you there. It became a knight there with a big bow. And you still give me lip? I will, my favorite, like, if anyone gave enough of a shit about Tenfey for there to be a knowledge database of some sort, a wiki perhaps, then let it be known that my favorite recurring gag in all of Tenfeydom is Archie Bunker being the author of Archie's Sonic the Hedgehog comics and arguing with Edith about it. And also, from time to time, he freelances as an archer because Archer sounds similar to Archie. It's like how, if you read the Homestar Runner wiki, they talk about how Mike Chapman's favorite recurring gag on the Homestar Runner entire series is Nebulon. And when people tell them they don't like his styles, he gets really sad and it makes like a space noise and he slides away. Which is a funny recurring gag. And if you don't know what Homestar Runner is, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you wasted your life. Let's see which of these two chuckle fucks and these bloodstains got shafted the worst. So what did you do? Chucklefuck A came in here with his fancy hat, was fighting a knight, probably, or maybe an invader, and got shanked. The archer may have been involved. Now, Chucklefuck B looks like some kind of magic man and was casting spells and got into some serious shit he couldn't handle and got shanked. Fuck that table. Now we can stop and admire these alfrescas. Who are you mad at? You're mad at this lady? I don't even know who that is. Somebody go to Vadividge's channel and tell me if he's written fan fiction about that character yet. That's a big chair. And that's a big chair too. I'm sorry. It's more of a love seat. I've never seen two love seats pulled up to a table though. If this doesn't indicate amazing chess. Therefore, time for dual wielding. Appraisal 60. Not everything about that comment is too perfect. Should we do another Chucklefuck test and see what happened to these two? Alright, Chucklefuck A was running through here with his sword. He got a dagger in his offhand like he's going to do something. Yeah, you're going to roll around like an asshole and get killed because you deserved it. As for Chucklefuck B, it's Magic Man. He was looking at an amazing chest. You got hit from the... I was going to say the archer got him, but he got hit from the front. I'll never quite know what happened to Chucklefuck B. And Chucklefuck C, the control group, was over here with an axe. Just kind of rolling around. Yep. That happens. Shit happens. I think there was fat loot upstairs that we didn't get because we tried a plunging attack. We are just fucking drowning in large titanite. Okay. Why am I even looking for items? I have everything. Those are chili urns. Yeah, look at that. They're full of liquid nitrogen. Wow, I didn't think it persists that long. I'm going to take one of them urns and use it to make ice cream and cut through a kitchen. And Alton Brown's going to be so impressed. Whenever you use liquid nitrogen and cut through kitchen to make your ice cream, Alton Brown gets rock fucking hard, son. No monster head. Well, he's right. I keep accidentally getting excited when because the same button applauds the message as it does emotions. Smiles great hammer. I mean, it's not all that great. It ain't a bad hammer. Could stand being a mite bit greater, I suppose. The Leo ring. That doesn't really help us, though, does it? Yeah, we don't have a thrust weapon. Although, no, that's more of a slash. Sorry, I can't thrust my dagger. It's not your fault, baby. I'm tired. I had stress at work lately. I'll talk to my physician about thrusting my dagger. If your dagger persists for 4 hours, then congratulations. If you get one of those 4-hour Viagra boners that you're supposed to go to the hospital and get the blood drained out of, like, does it persist even if you're just, like, masturbating furiously? Or, I guess, having sex with another person? if you're some kind of deviant. I bet you held their hand afterwards, too. God damn, make me fucking sick. If you had an intimate conversation while looking in their eyes, that's it. There's no fucking room for you amongst decent society. Where are your front? Is he talking about somebody putting on appearances? No, it's just a couple of fucking dogs. Little do they know that I have a hollow dagger and can slice through them like hot gravy. It makes sense if you think about it. What did you do? What are you using? Are they whips or fist weapons? I don't know. I'm glad you're dead. It's one of my favorite moments. Here lately I've been indulging on YouTube of watching clips from Scrubs, the quote-unquote medical sitcom, which was a good show and had a lot of funny moments. And one of the ones that always makes me laugh is JD remembering his like first girlfriend, and he's like a little, it flashes back to him as a little 12-year-old kid, and he's talking to some girl on the playground, and like he's asking her what's wrong, and he's like, I'm not going to stop bothering you until you tell me what's wrong. And then of course the girl, being a fucking hateful bitch, kicks him in the nuts. And that's not the funny part. The funny part is it cuts back from that flashback to the present where JD is talking to Turk, and Zach Braff, in just the most somber, serious tone, says,
I hope she's dead.
and I fucking crack up every time. Oh, that shit's good. What's your favorite Scrubs moment? Be sure to leave it in the comments. Remember, you can't leave a comment until you like and subscribe. And if I had a Patreon, donate to it. Okay. There's like 18 of you watching this, and I'm still pandering this. If there's no reference to anilingus in that comment, then that's it. There's no hope left. Oh, he timed the animation perfectly. It's no tongue butthole, but it gets the job done. We'll activate a shortcut right quick, as you do in this whole series. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Yes, I'll get back to fighting Yorm eventually. Let's see what happened to this poor individual. I can't even see what you're wearing to judge it. You got a big stick. You died on the elevator. It was death on an elevator. Dying up while you're going down. I just now noticed that her right arm clips through her quiver. That's bad. We'll have to run around with our shield like this now just to prevent that graphical effect. When are they going to fix clipping in video games? They're wasting all this technology. They're like worried about VR and stupid nonsense like that. Why don't you fix the video games that exist? If my elbow goes through part of my character model, that's it. There's no immersion left in this world. That's probably not an item that's worth falling down there over. But I want it. It hurts. I need the cat ring. Don't I just need to, I need to help that lady on the bridge if she's there. I don't know if I followed her storyline enough to make her appear on the bridge. But if I help her kill Crichton the Wanderer from Dark Souls 2, she'll give me the cat ring. Or the Neko ring if you're Japanese. If you're Nihonese and watching this, first of all, leave a comment. Second of all, tell me what your favorite type of miso soup is. And then third of all, what was I saying? Something about Neko rings. Neko wafers. A weary warrior. It was a soul of Bernie Mac. Because I'm telling you, America is body weary. I'm Bernie Mac. Oh. That's my Bernie Mac impression. So if you've been holding on all these years watching Tenfey for it, you finally got what you came for. You fucking were asking to be backstabbed. Has anyone ever told you you're fucking hideous? You're like a Junji Ito monster. I feel like I'm gonna look out my window at night and you're just gonna be standing there. Oh my god, he's doing all kinds of fucking Final Fantasy horse shit. Excuse me, sir, I need to go down here and sip a Estus. And you can't jump over that railing. It would be too much. It would just break the entire game world. Just come fucking crumbling down like a house of cards. Kevin Spacey would come out and be like, I enjoy invisible barriers for the power. I'm Kevin Spacey. Was Kevin Spacey really an alien in K-Pax? The ending is so ambiguous. We'll never know the truth. You know, I don't much care for you, lanky monster thing. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to fight you. What are you doing? Don't fucking get bulimic all over me. Like, right there, that you had some kind of weird arc to your slash. What does Miyazaki want when I fight you? What is the idealized version of this encounter that he's built up in his head? Because I can't block you with my shield, even though it's clearly made of metal. Apparently hitting it hurts my wrist so bad that my HP goes down and it only blocks like 63% of damage. I can't get behind you. If I try to roll around, you just lose your shit and hit 720 degree fucking arc around you. You know what? Fuck you. I don't have to fight you. Why am I fighting any enemies? As I've explained time and time again, the proper way to play a Souls game is you just run past all the enemies and kill the boss. Like, who am I trying to fucking impress? Okay, we've unlocked all the shortcuts in this region. So now we have to decide if we're going to go down and fight Yorm or if we're going to try to fight Plaintiff Sullivan. Or is that his name? Honestly, I can't remember. I say try to fight because I already know I'm going to go in there and get fucking ass plundered. I'm going to get sphincter burgled by that motherfucker. Like, I have a hard time fighting him on a normal character, much less this lady. Marching in there with her short pants and her Rolls Royce hubcap and an oyster knife. Like she's going to do something. I've talked to Horace about my poor character. God bless her heart. She's been through something. What you got to say there, Sparky? You green? Let's see. That's good to know. Tell you what, we'll try him once. We could summon a phantom. Perhaps a phantom of some sort of classy establishment where music is played and songs are sung by fat ladies in Viking helmets. Well, don't make me throw knives at you. I'm going to throw 1,000,000 knives at you. Oh, God. There. Okay, then there's these assholes. Who can we summon here? I know one of the NPCs we can summon here teaches us a gesture, don't they? Is it this one? Yeah. Blackhand Gotthard? Is that his name? It's like, thanks for the info there, Chief. I think we find your corpse later and take a key off of it. But I do like your Quaker hat. Ooh, I like that. That's classy. Where you at? I can't. There it is. Ho ho! Oh, I wish I had that animation when I made the thumbnail for this playthrough. Well, he turned around and, like, he got bashful. Alright, there's another NPC over here I could summon, isn't there? Yeah, get in here. Alright, you crowd gotta kill all the enemies for me. Because I've clearly proven I'm too incompetent. Even when I'm not being fought, I take damage. It's so much. This is the boss right here. We could not beat this motherfucker. There. Ooh, and I got a dual bound too. I'm just learning fucking emotion gestures, hand or fist. I found some kind of. Well, look at you two. You got full of piss and vinegar all of a sudden. No, save that shit for the boss. Stop fighting the stairs. Come on. What are you, an angry dog who doesn't know where a noise is coming from, so you just bark at everything? Blocking required ahead, and then try circling around. Apparently that was a very good message. Try parrying. No. Fucking lies. Alright, you two. Alright, this is a regulation Pontiff Sullivan fight. I don't want any of y'all's loose cannon antics. Why won't they look at me? Are they bashful? Is it some kind of religious thing because I'm a lady and my calves are showing? They're like such indecents. And you can see her elbows too. What a saucy harlot. I rolled. I know I rolled because I hit the B button. Yet the game steadfastly informs me that I did not in fact roll. The only thing that's going to work on this guy is Neckbone style. That's all there is to it. Nope. Neckbone style is out the door. You crowd are dying entirely too fast. All you're going to do is die and he's going to have more HP. This fucking hitbox on this dagger is so pitiful. Yeah, this was a mistake. Just like anime was a mistake. Wow, he actually got staggered. Oh, that's an AoE or something, isn't it? Yep. I thought I vaguely recalled something along those lines. Man, my dagger doesn't do shit to him. It does a little bit of shit. It does like one of them little tiny shits where you think you have to fart. It does a shart's worth of damage. You're like, hey, I got a fart. And then you go to fart and you're like, oh god. There's a bit juicier than I expected. That's one of them, oh, I guess I'll throw my drawers away parts that you get from time to time. I don't know if he can be bled or not. I know he's aggravating as shit and I hate him, but it might not have, it makes my blood pressure go up, but I don't know if that means he can bleed. If only Batman were here to ask if he bleeds and then tell him he will. No, I'll not stop making references to Batman v Superman. It's what the kids are into, right? Well, one of the Phantoms is dead. And Franklin D. Gotthard over there ain't doing much to help. Although Plaintiff Sullivan's almost dead now that I've noticed. We could just finish him off. He's so close. We did it, kids. We beat the boss all by ourselves. Oh, fuck. What can you do? The obvious answer is get better at the game, but I don't really want to. I've played enough Dark Souls 3. I've gotten as good as I'm going to get.